You're what it do, baby. It's MOONKID Max back with another episode of MOONKID Max's reviews and reactions. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So today I just want to talk about the state of the MCU and just like the updates that they've been giving us lately. How I feel about where they're headed just after all these blunders and mistakes from phase 4 and phase 5. So just to start the vid, I want to get into my personal connection with the MCU. I'm going to take y'all way back to 2010. It was my 18th birthday, right? And I was a very sheltered kid, like super sheltered. I ain't go out and party or nothing on my 18th birthday. Me and my little friends from high school, we met up at the Chinese food restaurant, and then we went to go see Iron Man 2. And like, I was lit, like I was hella excited. Like, bro, for me to be 18 and like, you know, people think 18 you're supposed to do something that you can't do when you're 17, right? I just wanted to see Iron Man 2 with the homies, and like I was fully content. Like the MCU fully contentified me. And as I grew and aged and matured, it seemed like the MCU was getting bigger, growing and aging and maturing as well. And that's what makes the fall off so much harder, is just like I have such a personal connection, the nostalgia factor from the time that I was literally a jit to now. Like the MCU has been like a staple in my life. I remember, man, when I was a kid, the first like taste of like extreme fandom that I got like I was exposed to, I guess, was Star Wars. It was Star Wars Episode 1. I remember my uncle was a super fan. I'm young, like maybe like 6 or 7 or something. So like everything is new. Everything is new to me. So like I'm looking at my uncle like, yo, this nigga kind of crazy. Cause like, why is he acting like this over this? To get to the theater, it was literally people camping. There were people camping outside of the theater in costumes, like dressed in cosplay and everything, and have you. I'm 6, 7 years old. This is also new to me. I didn't know what fandom was, and this was my first exposure to fandom. So like now I get it, obviously, but like that shit had me going for a loop. But all that being said, with all of the failures and blunders of the MCU that we've been through the past few years, I really do think that they had to fail and just fuck up real bad and have so much backlash to the point where now we're going to go into a new era of the MCU, a new dynasty, a new era, because I feel like in reality, like for example, Captain Marvel was a mid movie, but it made over $1 billion, and that's because at the time, like the superhero genre is just so popping that they could put out a mid movie and make over $1 billion. But now, after some years, you have to realize, like they're realizing that they just can't put a mid movie like Ant-Man Quantumanium out and expect to make money. Like we're not taking that shit no more. So that is a big factor where money talks, right? So they not making no more money off the mid-tier movies, so they're like, okay, we actually might have to put some effort back into these joints to get people's butts back in these seats, especially after COVID has like really changed the movie theater going out experience. Streaming is way more popping now than it was before. Like you gotta compete. So yeah, like I said, it's through their failures and them realizing these things that I think that will be ushered into a new dynasty, a new era of top tier MCU movies back to back to back, just like we had in phase 3. Like the past 2 Disney Plus shows, we had Loki season 2, which was top tier, phenomenal, A+. And then we had Echo, which I didn't think Echo was the worst like some people think, but it definitely wasn't like a good show per se. Like Echo was cool. I thought it was cool, but like, yeah, it's not the wave per se. Like I don't see Echo turning MCU fans over a tide. You know what I mean? Now coming up, we got Deadpool 3, we got the Fantastic Four, and we got the X-Men. And like these are the 3 things that is either gonna make or break the MCU, especially Deadpool 3. Because right now the MCU is on ice, very thin ice. And if Deadpool 3 fails, then they're going under. But if Deadpool 3 succeeds, then it's like going to be a climb. I think that will be the start of the climb to the wave that they were back, where they were just on top of everything, dominating everything. Deadpool 3 is going to be the deciding factor. It can go 1, two ways. Honest though, I'm not even worried about Deadpool 3. I seen the trailer. The trailer looks dope, talking about he's the MCU Jesus here to save it. So I trust Ryan Reynolds. I trust the creative team at Deadpool. As long as they just let them do what they've been doing, Deadpool's gonna be fine. X-Men 2, like, I got a good feeling about X-Men in the MCU, especially with them bringing in Wolverine. They had like Beast in the Marvels. I didn't particularly like the Marvels, but it was cool to see Beast. I didn't like that CGI though. The CGI was weird. I like the prosthetic Beast better, but the fact that he's in the MCU, we gonna see what they gonna do with him, and like the other X-Men as well. But yeah, so I trust the X-Men and Deadpool series, but Fantastic Four is where I'm a little nervous, yo, because I don't even give y'all an opinion on the cast, because I really don't even know the people on the cast besides Pedro Pascal. And Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic sounds weird to me. It doesn't sound like it fits at all, to be honest. But I know the brother can act. I'm gonna give it a chance before I really judge it. But like the dude who played Mr. Fantastic in the like old school 2000s Fantastic Four movies, he did such a good job that it's gonna be hard for me to see someone else, because I did not like John Krasinski. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I didn't like the John Krasinski dude as Mr. Fantastic and Doctor Strange 2. It's just something off about him being Mr. Fantastic. I wasn't digging it. No offense to that dude. I know he was funny in The Office, but yeah. So Pedro Pascal, we gonna see. I know a lot of people are like having backlash just because he's not a white dude, and I ain't gonna lie, all this race swapping and everything is getting kind of out of hand. Like, is it really necessary? Like, damn, I can't believe I'm caping for white dudes, but like maybe we should just put a white dude in the role. But it really don't matter as long as he can just play a scientist and he does like the scientist role. It don't matter what his race is, so I ain't tripping over that. But just, I can't see Pedro Pascal being Mr. Fantastic though, just who he is as like an actor. Like, he's played a lot of iconic roles, so I don't know. He got some range, I guess. So we gonna see what happens. But yeah, y'all. So those are my thoughts on where the MCU is headed. I'm really like just hoping they can get it together, because out of all the properties like that are out, the MCU is probably like what Star Wars was to my uncle back in the day is what the MCU is to me. So for them to just taint it so bad and just let it tank is like just so careless, and it really hurts my feelings as a fan. I'm sure y'all feel me. So we hope they get their shit together. We don't want to see the MCU fail. We be talking on movies like Thor: Love and Thunder and Ant-Man, but like really we just talking shit because we want them to do better, because we care about these properties, you know? So yeah, that's my rant, that's my ramble. Like, subscribe, hit that comment, write something nice for me, get me some motion. You know, you write some comments, you get the algorithm going. I really would appreciate it. Try to grow the channel, as y'all know. Much love, peace to you and your fam. Take care this week. We're gonna have a good week. It's Monday, it's a rainy day in Los Angeles, so I'm in the crib just getting some content together. Hope y'all are doing well. All right, peace and much love. MOONKID out.
MOONKID. It's a lot of crime where I'm from. Try me and get touched. Be in LA, the hood, but VA in my blood. It's the Moon Wolf, nigga, come with booze and butt. Protecting the city, Los Angeles is my Gotham.